looking for.
Hello everyone and welcome to our Yummy Mummy Entrepreneurs Business Opportunity webinar. I'm so excited to share this with you today because it's an opportunity that totally radically changed my life and the life of my family. As you can see, we've got some of the Yummy Mummy team here, pictures of us all over the world having amazing experiences all together. We're just a team of ordinary mums. There's no one special here. We're just ordinary mums who really wanted to make a difference and really change the lives of our own families, but at the same time make a difference in the world. And we've really been able to do it through our business. As you can see up in the right hand corner there, some of us in Tahiti, an absolutely incredible experience. We were some of the top associates for our company from our team, and so they sent us to Tahiti in an overwater bungalow on the water. Absolutely amazing. Some family fun nights where we get to dress up and take our families along there in the middle. Over to the right is Vietnam. In the middle there is Club Med China with some of the team. Down the bottom is Mauritius, and just some other great events that we've had over the years. And so I'm really excited to share my testimony with you. Before getting started, I was a stay-at-home mum, and I loved to do that because I could be there for my family. I'd done the whole career life down in Sydney, and we'd moved up to Coffs, and I'd also had my own business, but I didn't want that kind of lifestyle and stress again, even though I did love being my own boss. However, debt started to pile up, and I felt like I wanted to do something for myself. It's not just always about kids. You feel like you want to succeed in something and really develop yourself. We had no money for extras, and it really felt like, and it was, we were getting by paycheck to paycheck and going deeper and deeper into debt. I knew I had to do something, so I started to look for something I could do from home to bring in money. At first when I heard this, I was quite skeptical. I didn't even think that someone like me could even do this. But all I did was follow the training, and with the amazing support of being able to be successful. Since getting started, I've been able to build an international business, travel the world in just 4 years, 5-star holidays, Tahiti, Mauritius, Vietnam, Club Med China, the USA 3 times, Mexico to visit some of the orphanages our company supports through M5M. I'll tell you more about that later. A South Pacific cruise that I'm taking my family on in early December. And I've also had amazing 5-star weekends all over Australia, which included hot air ballooning over the Yarra Valley in February. It was absolutely amazing. My dream since the kids were little was to take them to Disneyland, and I got to do that last year. Now, this was a family that could only maybe afford to go camping. We were in a lot of debt. But now finances are no longer an issue. We have plenty of money for the extras to do the things we've always wanted to do. And, my business is now has an asset value of close to $2 million. My plan was just to make a little bit of extra money through this business, but I've built this incredible asset that brings financial security to my family. I now have purpose, health, and the most amazing lifestyles. The products have totally transformed my life, and I might tell you a little bit more about that. But that little decision that I almost didn't make 4 years ago has radically changed my life, and I'm so excited to share it with you today. And I've also got Annette. Annette's here, and she's going to share her testimony since being in the business too. Annette, are you there?
Yep, I'm here. I'd love to share my testimony, Naomi. Look, prior to starting this business, I did work long hours in a nursing home, and I really felt that I was missing so much with my kids, not being there in the school holidays. And, if they were sick, my mum had to look after them. I really just wanted to be able to go to their school activities without asking my boss for time off. So then I found this business. Now, I had done nothing like this before, but with the support and the training that we have through our A-Team system and the Yummy Mummy group, my husband and I have now been able to go to the Gold Coast and Adelaide for our annual conventions. Also a week away in Melbourne, where we stayed in all expenses 5-star hotels. You know, that's just wonderful. Now, in April last year, I went on my first overseas trip to the US for the 20th birthday convention of Manatech, and also to Mexico to visit some of the orphanages that this company directly supports with the Real Food Nutrition. I've also been to China and Tahiti with some of the team, and again, all paid for by our company and living it up in a 5-star hotel. Now, that's been 4 countries in 12 months. You know, that's pretty awesome. Also, I've been one of the top 5 enrollers for 2014. Now, that was the best feeling, you know, being up there on stage and being recognised for this. Now, this business has changed both mine and my family's lives. We are healthier than ever. We nourish over 200 kids as an executive director. But, you know, that's not enough for us. We're aiming for 600 plus every month. So, you know, it's a great dream to have, and we're reaching for it, and we'd love to help all you guys reach for your dreams as well. Thanks, Naomi.
Fantastic. Thanks so much, Annette. You know, it's just a great story. You know, just an ordinary person doing amazing things through this business from her home. And it really does work. And we've also got Sandra. Sandra's just going to share some of her testimony too. Sandra, are you there?
Hi, Naomi. Thank you for inviting me on, Naomi. Before I started with this business, I was at home, a wife and a nana, and I love being those. It sounds like we all have the same story. I'm just a bit older. My hubby's a shift worker, and I wanted to help financially. The plan was to transition him into retirement earlier than our super would allow, and that's a story for a lot of people that are baby boomers. Develop a residual income that will create a better retirement lifestyle. So the main attractions for me with this opportunity were the flexibility I could have. I could set my own hours, and I could be mobile. As we retire, we want to be able to get around and have a look at things and go places, and as long as I have my phone and my computer, I can do business wherever I happen to be. And I love also the fact that I could be my own boss and not have to answer to somebody else. And that I could be there for my grandchildren. Being a nana, it's a really important thing to be there when things happen, and when there's events that I want to go to, I can be there. And it also gives me the opportunity to have my own mission through Mission 5 Million, which Naomi's going to share with you in a little bit. I've been totally blown away with the free incentive trips. I don't know whether you want to travel or not, but oh my goodness, I've just had such a blast in the last 2.5 years. We've gone from holidays visiting family to travelling worldwide 5-star. I've earned all expensive trips, including flights and 5-star accommodations to Adelaide and to Brisbane and Sydney. And last year, 5-star luxury at Guilin Club Med in China. You can see a picture there with me there. And earlier this year, a trip of a lifetime for my hubby and I, all expenses paid, super incentive trip to Tahiti. Amazing. I've just recently earned our next trip, which will take my hubby and I to Dallas, Texas, and to Manifest. And again, all expenses paid. Can I just say that I've worked hard and long hours in regular wage jobs, but I've never been treated so well as I have in this business. It's absolutely amazing. After 2.5 years, that's how long I've been in the business. I'm now an executive director with the company, and my business is turning over nearly $1 million, and we can choose when my husband wants to retire. The first thing I did when I got to that level was we have a little wristband called M5M Band, and I moved it over to 200, which means that my business is now supporting 200 children every day through our mission, and I love that. I absolutely love it. I'm so proud to be part of that. You know, just recently my granddaughter has come to live with us, and so I'm now a mum as well as a nana. And you know what, being involved in this business, doing what I do, I am now cutting lunches, and I have bus runs, and I have homework, but I can do it because my business is here at home, and I have that flexibility, and I'm so thankful for this business. And thank you so much, Naomi, for letting me share on this webinar today.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sandra. So this is a guide to business ownership, and I want you to ask yourself a question, because quality questions lead to a quality life, and this is a really good quality question. and really think about it. In 2 to 5 years' time, if time and money weren't an object in your life, what would you do differently than you are doing today? You know, would you just want more me time, more time to enjoy the things that you love? Would you like to be able to travel more? Just take off whenever you want to, give back. You know, that's a big thing for me, just to be able to give whenever I want to. Financial security, and Sandra talked a little bit about that. You know, it's not just for people getting close to it. We need to think about that now for our future. Freedom to work the hours that you want to work around your family. Or just to be able to go out and, you know, spend some money shopping and not have to count every penny. Like, you know, this morning I was just able to go out and buy quite a few things for our house, and man, that was fun because my income has risen so much that we have that extra money coming in. So ask yourself, in 2 to 5 years, if time and money weren't an object in your life, what would you do differently than you're doing today? You know, you really need to think about that, because if you want to change something, if you want something to be different, you can't continue to do the same things. You need to change something. So this is a challenge. You know, mums are looking for more freedom to work around their families. They don't want the boss to dictate, you know, what hours they have to work. They want the freedom to be there in school holidays, be there when their children are sick, be there every afternoon, go to their special school events. Mums are looking for freedom. They need flexibility. Personal debt is out of control. You know, families are really going under. The cost of living is rising, and you know, you don't need me to tell you that. Everyone knows that. Support. You just want to support the family income. You know, maybe your husband or your partner's bringing in income, but you want to be able to support that and bring in some yourself. Need financial security. You know, and I'll tell you a little bit about that later, but jobs aren't secure, and so you need to, you know, have that financial security. Childcare costs are increasing. We have a young mum in our team who's just doing amazing things, and her business is booming. But she got involved. She had a 1-year-old at the time. He's 2 now, but he was 1, and she didn't want to put him into daycare. She didn't want to spend all her money paying daycare fees and go and work at a minimal wage. And now she's being able to work from home around him, and have a great income come in. She's just won a cruise and also a trip to the US now next year with her husband, so it's pretty amazing. And the other thing is 50% of marriages now end in divorce, and in the first year after that divorce, a woman's standard of living drops an average of 45%. So we really need to think, women, about our future. And like I said, job security is an all-time low. Actually, you know, futurist Thomas Frey, he's the executive director from the Da Vinci Institute, he said the world of work is going to turn upside down as 2 billion jobs, that's half of all employment on the planet today, will be gone by 2030. Now that's not that far away. Jobs aren't secure anymore. There's robots that are coming in that can do jobs. There's people from overseas that you can employ for a lot less. So our jobs just aren't secure. So there's 2 choices. You can either shrink your dreams to fit your income or expand your income to attain your dreams. And I know which one I would rather do. You know, expand your income to attain your dreams. But you know what? So, most people today, their income isn't even fitting just the basic everyday, day-to-day living. They're not getting by. We're not even talking about living your dreams. We're just talking about not getting by. So we're women in business, and women in home business is the fastest growing sector of the economy. Direct selling is responsible for creating more 6- and 7-figure income earners among women than any other industry. This is huge. You know, this is where you can really create an income, but at the same time have that freedom to work around your family. The Yummy Mummy team was the fastest growing team in all of Australasia, with the top leaders in each leadership level for our company. And that's the key here. You know, I know a lot of people look at products or you know, other things about the business, but the key is to really join a team that's successful, that will show you the way, that will give you the support that you need so you're never alone. And that's what you'll get with the Yummy Mummy team. And then through social entrepreneurship, we make a difference and help those less fortunate. And that's what life is all about. But what do the experts say? Well, I'll tell you what they say. Donald Trump, Richard Branson, Robert Kiyosaki, some of the biggest business people in the world, they recommend network marketing and direct selling. And actually, Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant is the reason why we are here. And he said on the left side you have employee or self-employed. So you actually own a job. If you don't go and work, you don't get paid. And he said 90% of the people are over on that side and only have 10% of the wealth. And he said the goal is to move to the other side of the quadrant, to be a business owner where you own a system and people work for you, or an investor where money works for you. And so over this side is 10% of the people and 90% of the wealth. Well, we're showing you a really simple way to become a business owner and build your wealth from home. And it really is amazing. Robert Kiyosaki said the number one way to increase your wealth, don't get a second job. You know, if your partner or husband has a job, don't get a second job in the family or a third job, or even yourself a second or a third job. Start a part-time home business. Now, this is one of the most successful businessmen in the world, and he's saying start a part-time home business. So what's the ideal business model? And really, there's so much out there and it can get confusing. I know I was confused. I was looking and trying to find something that would be ideal for me. But I think number one is social entrepreneurship, because you're not just changing your world and the world of your family, but you're also changing the world and making a difference. You can work around your family, low startup costs. You don't have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to, like in a franchise. You know, these are really, really low startup costs. It blows me away, you know, how low they are to get started and have unlimited income potential. Consumable products that are backed by patented technology, and that's the key here. You know, I do see a lot of businesses out there, and you know, some of the products that you buy from them, you might need, you know, once a year or once every 6 months, like a mascara or something like that. Well, these are consumable products that people use monthly, and so your income continues to come in. You're building a residual income, not just direct sales, because that's not a way to build a residual income. Leverage long-term income, unlimited income potential, and that's what you get. Full or part-time, you can work this around your family, and you know, even full-time, that's around 18 hours a week, so you're not really doing the long hours and into the night, or you know, Sundays or weekends. Work from home, but you can do it wherever you are. Like Sandra said, if you've got your computer or your phone, you can work from wherever you are. And I'll tell you, I have. I've worked in the car while I was waiting for my son to do, you know, to finish soccer. You know, he was doing soccer training. I can do some work while I'm waiting there, or, you know, waiting at a guitar lesson. No times, you know, you never waste time. You can build your business. You can build an empire from the car. Full training and support, and you know, that's what you get with our team. You have access to our full training and marketing system, and that's all free to get your training. It's absolutely incredible. If you can copy and paste something, you can build a business with us, because we use Facebook for a lot for business, and we give you everything that you need. All you need to do is to be able to copy and paste it. Even if you can't do that, we show you how to do that. And the full training to use social media, the systems are already there. You don't have to work anything out. It's all there ready for you to go. So what is social entrepreneurship? Well, an easy connection to make is Tom's shoes, and I know they're becoming really popular over here. All the young people love these shoes, because when you buy a pair of shoes, they donate a pair of shoes to children in need so that they can go to school. And then over here we've got a company called Thank You, and they have water. So when you buy a bottle of water, they donate clean drinking water, or they've also got muesli bars and muesli. Great products. I always use those products because I like to support companies like that. Well, our mission is very similar to those. When someone buys a product, we donate a month's supply of nutrition to a child in need. I've seen this in action. It's really revolutionary. When you work with Mannatech, you are not just an entrepreneur like you are in other companies. You become a social entrepreneur, and you can wear that proudly. I am so proud to be a social entrepreneur and know that I'm changing, over 500 children every single day get nourished because I decided to build a business. 6.6 million children die under the age of 6 each year. That's one child every 6 seconds. I don't know about you, but I think that's unacceptable, and we're looking for people that say, yeah, that's unacceptable. We want to do something about it. Our technology offers a solution to help combat this crisis. Whenever you buy or sell a product, it triggers a donation. Change your world and change the world at the exact same time. So who is Mannatech? We were founded in 1994, so we've been around for a long time. We're a safe and secure company. I see so many companies come in, they're big, they're gone, but we've been around this long. We're a really good, solid company. We operate actually in 24 countries, and we're opening more all the time. Over 100 patents now worldwide, and tens of millions of dollars have been invested into research and development. We're a public company, so we're listed on the NASDAQ, which makes our business transparent and accountable. And we were the top public company in 2014. It really is a revolution. 100 patents in 37 countries. So what that means is our business, our products are very unique. You can't go into the supermarket or the chemist or the health food store and buy our products. Nobody has our products, anything like our products. Our competitors, they may have 1 or 2 patents and sometimes even none. So it just shows how unique our products are. There's been 17 human clinical studies. Well, that just puts us way above any other company. Other companies just don't do things like that. They say their product does this and that, but they don't have human clinical studies to prove it. And we actually have over $198 million income earners. And actually one of my friends, Karen, who was a single mum, working 3 jobs and got started in Mannatech, and now she's earned $1 million through our business. It really is life-changing. And there's been 20 million servings of nutrition donated in 2014. How awesome is that? Now, the thing is, if you have a look at Mannatech or Google, and let's just face it, Google is not a good indication. I can Google anything and pretty much find something negative about anything. I Googled Mother Teresa the other day, and there was all this negative stuff on her, and I thought, oh my goodness. But all truth passes through 3 stages. First, it's ridiculed. Second, it's violently opposed. And third, it is accepted as being self-evident. And so in 1996, we had patents issued for our Ambatose Complex, an absolutely incredible product. People were getting just incredible results and saying it cured this and did that, and it was really making difference in the lives of people. But because there was so much, so many people saying that it was curing, it came under a lot of scrutiny. And glyconutrient science was actually questioned in 1999, and it went through quite a bit of questioning because the pharmaceutical companies didn't like our products. In 2007, marketing practices and field methods led to sanctions and enhanced compliance, sales and marketing guidelines implemented. So our company is quite, strict now in what we can and can't say in terms of it curing disease. And so what you'll find online, you might find things from a long time ago, but we have proven through science that our products actually do what they say. So the present day is the benefits of glyconutrients are affirmed by multiple scientific studies. It's actually it's actually being taught in the universities around the world, glycobiology. This is a really big field, and if you're interested, research glycobiology through Google Scholar. That's where the smart people go, googlescholar.com, and you'll find more about that. Sorry. So you choose a growth market, and there's 3 mega trends. So we have the wellness, fat loss and anti-aging. Then we have business, people wanting to work from home, and then social entrepreneurship, people wanting to make a difference. And in the middle of this perfect storm, you have Manatech, and it really is positioned. You see, we have this global crisis. Malnutrition affects more than 925 million people globally. In developed countries, it's underdiagnosed and undertreated because it's largely unrecognisable. And there's a lot of documentaries out now looking at what is in our food and what's not in our food. And then we have things like stress, green harvesting, where our fruit and veg is picked before it's actually, the phytonutrients have actually gone into the food through the root system. So even though the food looks the same, it doesn't have the same nutrients that it used to. Depleted soil, we're not changing the soils around, we're just putting, the farming practices have really changed. Then we have poor diet. You're not getting all the food you need. I mean, a teenage boy needs around 14 serves of fruits and vegetables a day. I've got a teenage boy, I can't, we eat really healthy, but it's still, I can't get that amount of fruit and vegetables into him. And then we have toxins in cleaning products and even what we put in our skin, deodorants, sun creams, and all of those things, you're putting toxins into your body, so your body is being depleted. So this is the classic face of malnutrition, but this is the new face of malnutrition. All these people are dramatically undernourished. And so you can get your nutrients from a chemical plant, or you can get it from a real plant. And over 95% of vitamins and minerals on the market are made up from synthetics. And when I'm talking about synthetics, I'm talking like coal tar, petroleum, ground up rocks. People are really surprised to hear this stuff, but that's what's in all of those synthetic vitamins out there on the market. We actually have we're the only company in the world with a patent on food. That means that our products are made from real plants. There's no synthetics in our products. They are real food technology. So we have a huge range of life-changing products, from nutrition to weight management, skincare, integrative health, and sports and performance. Now, Ambitose, this is our core product. It improves brain function, improves memory, improves concentration, improves attentiveness, improves mood, improves overall wellness, supports cellular communication, and supports immune system function. It also supports your digestive system function and decreases irritability. Now, that's one side effect I think husbands or partners really like, that decreased irritability. I know that was a big thing for me. The National Academy of Science, which is the premier scientific body in America. Now, you have to be a Nobel Prize winner or be invited by a Nobel Prize winner to be in this. Okay, it's a top academy, and they have put out a document called Transforming Glycoscience: The Roadmap to the Future, and they said every disease that affects humans significantly involves glycans. Every disease, that's pretty big. So really it comes back to our cell-to-cell communications. Our cells can't communicate properly, and when an immune cell comes, our cells need to tell them, nourish me, repair me, destroy me, protect me, regulate me. And when that communication isn't happening, that's when it breaks down and we get diseases coming. Nutrivirus is our all-in-one powder that you can add to any smoothies or any food. It's a great health solution for the whole family. It's got the glyconutrients, antioxidants, and vitamins and minerals from organic fruits and vegetables. And this is one of my favourite products called Plus. It's for happy hormones. Did you know that our hormonal system controls fat metabolism, how hungry, satisfied we feel, cravings, regulates sleep, moods and emotion, happiness, sex drive, stress, metabolic rate, mental alertness? So if you've ever had an issue with any of those things, it's because of your hormones. Now, Plus is a hormone modulator. It helps your body produce the hormones that it needs to function. Now, we need between 50 to 80 milligrams of phytosterols a day. We only in the modern diet are getting between 1 to 3. So you can see the issue that we have here. It's made from Mexican wild jam, a plant that produces high quality plant-based estrogens. And really it can be for men too. You know, my husband takes it for stress and to help him with sleep. Even teenagers, it's a wonderful product, even for children to take that product, because children still, they're developing hormones too. But we all want healthy children, and I don't know any mum that doesn't want her children to be healthy. And so when you purchase our products for your children, it triggers a donation for a child in need. And so we've got Immunostart. My daughter just went to Bali with her school group to work in some orphanages over there. And Immunostart was definitely packed in her bag to keep her immune system strong. But you can, if they start to get a cold, you can have that, or if you're traveling, very important to have that. Mana Bears are our little gummy bear. Kids love them. They've got the phytonutrients of broccoli, Brussels sprouts, kale, turnip, tomatoes, pineapples. So they're just a wonderful product, and also important to keep our children's gut healthy, because all health really does come from the gut. But this is our glycans, but in a cream for our face, and it's finally what we've all been looking for, is youth. And even if you're young, I've got young people using it so that they keep their skin looking young, and also for acne. But in a clinical study to address common aging factors, participants showed the following improvements in their skin. 100% had smoother skin. So it really does smooth out the skin tone and really reduce those signs of aging. So the skin dullness and dryness, uneven skin tone, fine lines and wrinkles, loss of elasticity, enlarged pore size, dark age spots, loss of radiance and luminosity. So it's a wonderful product for doing everything like that. Pure botanical ingredients, okay? You're not going to find the nasties in this product. It's pure botanical ingredients. And L'Oreal, the biggest skincare company in the world, they released a synthetic glycan cream through their company Yves Saint Laurent. And this is what they said. This is one of the most amazing scientific breakthroughs we've ever discovered in relation to anti-aging. The products are set to be the holy grail of anti-aging for many women, given their proven efficiency. Glycobiology is opening up a whole new area of possibility when it comes to skincare. Now they wanted to get our glycans so that they could put it into their skin cream, but we have the patent on the glycans, and that's when we realize we have something really special, and we put it in our own cream. Does youth work? Absolutely, it's an amazing product. This is my before and after up the top there, those two. And you can see along the side, I had all sunspots developing right down the side of my face and even on the middle of my face. I tried all the things and nothing was working, and since using it, the sunspots have gone, my wrinkles have diminished amazingly, my skin's so much smoother and the pore size, so it really does work. And as you can see, this is a friend of mine, Sharon. After 4 months, you can see the reduction in those deep wrinkles. And this lady, Cindy. She's 65 years old. Her skin just smoothed out. There's actually a video on her and you can see the befores and afters. Absolutely incredible. We also have a full weight management system. It reduces cravings and it's specifically formulated whey protein blend that includes advanced protein peptide technology. It's not just a whey protein powder. You can't get this on the shelves. It's also got your glycans in it, so it really is unique. And it helps you burn 3 times more fat than muscle. It's real food, not synthetic, and that's another big thing. A lot of the weight loss products out there on the market are full of synthetics, and so you're putting more chemicals into your body. It reduces your appetite and it does improve digestion. This is Aileen. She went from a size 22 to a size 16 and lost 18 kilos. And I just saw a picture of Aileen, and she's actually lost another dress size, so she's down to 14 and some more weight. So absolutely incredible. 40 kilos for Amanda and over 180 centimeters lost. And this is Susan. She lost 142.2 centimeters of fat. Absolutely incredible, you know, and what most people are saying, I feel amazing, I've never felt better, you know, they're feeling more energetic and they can keep up with their family. It really does help in every part of their life. Then we have sports nutrition, and it improves your athletic performance. We have Olympic athletes and sports people all over the world. In our team, we have a personal trainer, and she's also a triathlete, and she swears by these products and you know, is always saying how wonderful they are for her endurance and for giving her energy to get by. But Bounce Back can be used by anyone. It's a natural anti-inflammatory. So if you know anyone that take inflammatory tablets, so Nurofen or anything like that, that's a natural anti-inflammatory because you really shouldn't be taking it too long. Sport is also good for arthritis. And then we have Impact, which is a pre-workout drink. It doesn't have all the nasties like the other ones do. Now, with all our other befores and afters, this is my favourite one. This is Aura. When she first began receiving nutritional support from us, she weighed what a 5-year-old should. The problem was that she was 10, her skin was pale, she had no hair on her head, and her health was quickly fading. Today, just over a year later, Aura is a healthy 12-year-old that runs, plays, and is attending school again. We really do change lives. So it's really easy to get started. Select a business pack, establish your order of what you want to use each month, and find people that want to improve their well-being or expand their income. And we'll show you how to do that. We'll show you how to do that offline, and then also using things like Facebook and even, you know, webinars. We have all these presentations ready for you to use. You don't have to do anything. You just help find the people and you can use our system. So the basic business pack, $12. $12 is incredible. Sorry, there's no postage on that, but $12, that's just sort of like your welcome pack to get started. And then what you do is you just choose what products you want to get started on for your monthly 100-point order. And you'll continue to get 20% loyalty points back. After 3 months, you'll get 20% back from everything you spent, so you can put it towards other products. I know people that start on the fat loss, sometimes they, oh, I really want to try the skin cream. So at the end of the 3 months, they've got some money to put towards getting the skin cream. So these are just some of our weight loss packs, but you talk to your consultant that's directed you here. So you can just get started with Osaline for $132 or Osaline and Plus, which is really, I do recommend getting the Plus because it's really important for your hormonal system. And then definitely, you know, the GI Pro helps get your gut balance right. But you can choose from any of those packs. Then we have Youth, so you can just get Youth on its own for $125, or you can get it with the Youth Cleanser, and that's $163. And on top of that, we also have a wonderful, just a moisturizer. Some people find that they need a little bit more you know, of a moisturizer on top if they've got particularly dry skin. I mainly only used Youth, but you know, if you want to add to that and put a moisturizer on, then you can do that. I love the fact that I actually got rid of everything else. I used to have like hundreds of dollars worth of products sitting there: eye creams, day creams, night creams, serums, but just got rid of it all, and it just one product does everything. It does my eyes, it does every part of my skin. I don't have to use anything else. And then we've got the Granny's Renew, particularly, formulated for that people in those older years that need a little bit of extra nutrients that way. And then we've got the Mummy's Restore. Now, I know a lot of mums are feeling tired and run down, and so these products are actually formulated to give you that energy and help get that rejuvenate you and help you rebuild your health again. And then we have our premium business pack. Now, this is only $5.98, and on the basic pack, that $12 with the products, you can build a small business and get up to our first leadership level of regional director, and then you'll need to upgrade. But for those that are really serious about making a lot of money from home, I recommend this pack because you do have unlimited earning potential with this. You don't ever have to buy this pack again, and it really does give you access to all of the full bonus system. And really, for starting a business, this is such a low cost. I'm not talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. $5.98 gets you going in business. You can make that money back, and I'll show you how to make that money back even in your first month. And with that, you'll get your mentoring all included, your website's free training and marketing system, and you just choose what products that are going to best suit you. And so, just you speak to your consultant about that, and they'll just ask you some questions about what you need. So there's two sources of income. We've got the fast start bonuses and then the long-term income. Now, the fast start, that's what I was talking about, make your money back straight away, 4 champions and the $5.98 pack, and you earn, it's actually close to $1,000 now at the moment. So that's pretty good. Make your money back really quickly. And then we have our long-term income. As a regional director, you can make up to $5,000 a year, and the target's about 1 to 3 months. Your asset value is about $91,000 just at that low level. Then we have a national director. The income's up to about $18,000, and that's targets within 3 to 6 months. So your asset value of your business is about $500,000 just on that level. So you can start to see how you can, pay off the car, go on vacations, but you do get free holidays. So, but if you wanted to take extra or be able to give more, keep going and you become an executive director. Your annual income's up to $60,000, and the target for that is about 6 to 12 months. Your asset value on that is close to $1 million, or $48,000 annually. So you can start to really reduce your mortgage, get a new wardrobe, and do that world travel. But like I said, go on the free ones. Or a presidential director. 600 kids are now fed. You're earning a six-figure income, but it has an asset value of close of over $2 million. So you can see what that brings to your family. It really does bring financial security. Keep going, and you can become a presidential director, earning $500,000 plus. That goes up to millions of dollars. So you're really living life on your terms. You've got a lot of options. Like I said, you get to travel the world with Manatech. Amazing experiences. We're working at the moment towards winning a trip to New York. I've got people that have just started the business, and they're looking like they're going to win this trip, all expenses paid to New York. Absolutely amazing. People are winning these trips, within their first few months. So let me ask this question again. We're at the close now, and I want you to really think about this. Start to dream again. I think sometimes we kind of squash down those dreams, but in 2 to 5 years, if time and money were not an object in your life, what would you do differently than what you're doing today? What would your life look like? You may say, I don't know how to do this. I've never done anything like this before. That's okay. Neither had I, neither had Sandra, neither had Annette, neither had a lot of the people in our team. But we just followed the training and support. You may say, I don't have the money to get started. Well, what I've seen is that when people really want to change their life, they find the money. They have a garage sale, they'll sell something, they'll adjust their budget somewhere else so that they can make sure that they're working and investing their money for their future. You know, you can make that one decision today, that one decision that will change your life forever. And I hope you have the courage to do that, because that's all it takes. It takes one decision. And Richard Branson said, if someone offers you an opportunity and you're not sure if you can do it, just take the opportunity and learn later. So I would love to welcome you into our team, and I know all of our team would cheer you on and love to welcome you too. So make sure you get back to the person that invited you onto today's webinar. Let them know what option best suits you. Is it the $12 pack, or are you ready to go for the $5.98 and really go for it and build your dreams and really make a difference in your life and your family's life and into and children's lives all over the world. Thank you so much for coming on, and get back to the person that invited you on. Goodbye.